So you read the title and now you must think I'm some Tesla Cybertruck hater or something. I get it. But on the contrary, I actually think that the Cybertruck is Tesla's greatest vehicle yet. I still drive my Model Y though. Let's talk about it. Now, before we get started, I'd like to really emphasize the fact that I think it's not great right now. I think a lot of the stuff we'll talk about can be fixed later on a later version of a Cybertruck or even in software. But at the moment, there's a few factors that the Model Y has an edge over the Cybertruck. I think it's a no-brainer to know that the Cybertruck battery is much bigger than the Model Y. It's almost double the size of a battery pack that the Model Y has, okay? And so it's gonna almost cost double the cost, and it's gonna take almost double the time. All right, it takes way longer than it should at a supercharger to charge the Cybertruck, and it's built to charge faster. The infrastructure is just not there yet. So this is one of those things where I'm saying that'll get better. A lot of people told me, oh, this is the greatest road tripping vehicle. It's not, okay? It's really not. What I love to do when we're driving to Orlando to go to Disney World or whatever, we drive in the Model Y, we stop at the toll plaza, get something to eat, use the bathroom. By the time we come back in about 25 to 30 minutes, the car is fully charged, ready to go to our destination. Cybertruck, not so much. When you get back to the car with the Cybertruck, you have to wait an additional 15 to 20 minutes. And like I said earlier, cost. It's gonna cost you double the cost, the road trip with the Cybertruck, than it does with the Model Y. But this is obvious, Nick. It's a fucking truck. What did you expect to happen? Okay, you drive a Ford F-150. Let's see how much it costs you in gas. I got it. I get you. Which brings me to number 2. Now, there's one thing that trucks can do well, and it can go really well off-road. You would think now that the Cybertruck would give you a far better experience when camping, right? It's a much bigger vehicle, has a much bigger battery, so you can stay out there longer. No, it's not. The biggest issue is this, right here. This motherfucker can't go down, and I don't know why. I don't know why. And mind you, by the way, if you look in this little gap right here, it was meant to go down. You see that little V, that little notch right there? It was meant to go down and up, but it don't. Probably because I'm an early adopter or Tesla just gave up on it. But this glass not going down, believe it or not, is a major, major issue when camping. It means you can't use the HVAC. There's no climate control. In extreme cold, there's no heater. And in extreme heat, there's no cooling. And I know what you're gonna say. There's outlet in the back. You could just put a heater on there. Well, you can't just put an AC in Florida, okay? I live in Florida. It's hot as balls. It's hot and it's humid, and we ain't getting no air here, okay? There's no breeze. If you're not by the ocean, you got no breeze. It's just stagnant, stank, wet air. You see this boy right here? This is my son. This is my boy. And we love to go camping. Me, my girl, and my boy, we go camping. And we love to go camping in the Model Y. It's a perfect vehicle to go camping in. Got HVAC. You got space in the back. You fold those seats down, you got space. Space for days. Florida gets hot. It gets really hot. You put a tent in the back of that truck, you're gonna be hot. It's going to suck. So why not just take the goddamn Model Y? Now, when we first got this Cybertruck, people were taking pictures like we were a celebrity. I felt like I was Brad Pitt, and I loved it at the time. I have no problem people coming up to me, taking pictures with a car. I love answering these questions. Here's what I really hate. You know what I really hate about it? Sometimes I just want to go out in the middle of the night wearing whatever the hell what I'm wearing and just get some McDonald's. Go to the store real quick. Go to Walmart real quick. You really can't, guys. Sometimes I'm driving, I'm wearing my wife beater shirt. I have some shorts on. My legs is ashy. Just straight ashy. I didn't put any lotion on. My hair looks terrible. And I get out of the vehicle, and the first thing I see, boom, camera right in my face. I'm on somebody's Snapchat somewhere, and I'm just like, God damn it. And look, my girlfriend's a Latina, all right? You know how that goes. What do they call it? Cuteness aggression? Yeah, she does that. But I'll be driving down the road, and we'll be doing something like she'll kiss me or something, whatever. She's doing her cuteness aggression, right? And I look to the left, and there's just like a kid just staring at the window, just like he's watching the hub or something. I'm just like, oh my God, like, we gotta stop. It's just, you always have to be mindful of those around you. And of course, people do stupid stuff, right? In the Model Y to me has become like the RAV4 of EVs. They're everywhere. There's like to every street that you stop, there's 3 Model Ys in it, okay? And they're usually gray or white. But I just blend in. I blend in while I'm driving. It doesn't matter. I'm driving, I'm doing my thing. Nobody's ever looking in my window. But the Cybertruck, I always feel like I'm on the spotlight. But the number one thing, the thing that I love to drive with all the time, fully self-driving. I love fully self-driving on my Model Y. Every time I have the chance to use it, I use it, even if it's for like 5 seconds. When I'm checking my phone real quick, something important happened, I want to send a message, I don't text and drive, folks. I text an autopilot, which you still shouldn't do. I'm not endorsing that. But I quickly send a text or I quickly do something. I quickly take a bite of food. I turn my autopilot on just for added level of safety, and I turn it back off and I drive my car. Sometimes I reach for that stock. I try to press that button for the Cybertruck to do it right. And unfortunately, at this time, it has the worst level of cruise control of all Teslas. I love driving the Cybertruck, okay? I love the steer-by-wire. I love the truck. I love how it feels. I love driving it, but there are some times that I just want to fucking turn on autopilot. Is it that hard to ask? And I know that we're almost there. I know that Elon says we're about to get it. We're on FSD 12.5. It's coming in 2 weeks. You know how to, if you know, you know. 2 weeks. In conclusion, the Cybertruck is awesome. Okay, it's, again, one of the greatest vehicles that Tesla has ever made. And a lot of these issues that I say in this video will probably get solved in about a couple months or so. However, as it stands right now, my Model Y is the first key that I grab. I have to feel like I want to drive the Cybertruck than I do the Model Y. So as it stands, my daily driver is the Model Y for those reasons. Thanks for watching, folks. If you like what you saw, subscribe and leave me a like. Have a good one.